Hello everyone, and welcome to my Iconic Goodbyes channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless Monday, March 24th recap. Phyllis cries in Nick's arms, and Aristotle calls Billy's phone. The Young and the Restless recap for Monday, March 24th shows Phyllis Summers crying in Nick Newman's arms while Aristotle Dumas phones Billy Abbott's phone. Phyllis will have a nightmare about the hostage drama before Nick and Summer Newman arrive at her door. Phyllis will continue to try to send them away, but Summer and Nick will not give up. After Phyllis becomes enraged at her kidnapping inquiries, she will cry in Nick's arms and beg him to stop. Phyllis's head will be whirling from everything she has been experiencing, but she will ultimately calm down and apologize for crying. Phyllis will be at a loss for what to do with her hostility for Sharon Newman after having it for so long. It will be difficult for Phyllis to let it all go, but Nick will propose that she see this as a positive step forward. Nick will text Sharon about meeting up with him at Crimson Lights after making a prediction about an idea that could help. At Society, Daniel Romalotti Jr. will speak with Sharon about her kidnapping and wonder if she is truly ready to go past her old anger toward Phyllis. Although Sharon is unsure whether the Serenity will stay, she will appear hopeful and suggest that this could be the beginning of Daniel's healing as well. Sharon will find Nick with Phyllis and Summer when she returns to the cafe after receiving Nick's text. Nick will believe it is critical for Sharon and Phyllis to discuss what happened as well as what will happen next, so they will agree to try to talk things out. Back with Daniel, he'll see Tessa Porter at Society. Tessa will reminisce on her own experiences when Mariah Copeland was pregnant and kidnapped, so she can appreciate how helpless Daniel must have felt recently. Daniel will offer to speak with Mariah, who has been dealing with remorse about what Ian Ward did to Heather Stevens. Daniel will thank Tessa for always making him feel less alienated after she listens to his problems and offers some of her customary wise comments. Victor Newman will tell Michael Baldwin about his history with Aristotle Dumas, as the two used to compete for the same companies. Victor described the conflict as exciting since he would sometimes win and sometimes lose. After reflecting on his attempts to entice Aristotle to leave, Victor admits that Aristotle never took the bait. Although Michael's investigation will show that Aristotle is uninterested in Winters, Victor will be concerned about why Aristotle is resurfacing now. Aristotle's style is to hit and then vanish, like he has in the past. On Monday's episode of YNR, Victor will urge that Devon Winters and Lily Winters assist him in locating Aristotle. Billy will make sure everything is fine with Sally Spectra after she raced off to allow him speak with Phyllis discreetly. Sally will swear it's great, but she'll be concerned that Phyllis feels obligated to Billy for saving her life. Billy will soothe Sally, but he admits he is concerned about Phyllis's well-being following her captivity. Later, Sally will see that someone is blowing up Billy's phone, so she will read the name and inform Billy that Aristotle Dumas has been phoning him. According to previews for The Young and the Restless, Billy and Aristotle's relationship could lead to unpleasant news, so we'll keep you updated on the chaos. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, March 25th, Victor spills critical news about Sharon and Phyllis's evolution. According to The Young and the Restless spoilers on Tuesday, March 25th, Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers will experience an unusual development, while Victor Newman will share some important information. For begin, Phyllis and Sharon will have a difficult conversation regarding everything they had through while they were held hostage together. It was a terrible ordeal, but saving each other's lives changed Sharon and Phyllis's relationship for the better. At the same time, it will be difficult to ignore the decades-long enmity that preceded this incarceration stint. Phyllis and Sharon will have to figure out what happens next, which is what Nick Newman will be counting on since he initiated this conversation. In the end, Sharon and Phyllis may agree that all of this hatred is unhealthy, especially given what they have just been through. No one deserves serenity more than Phyllis and Sharon, who have suffered through a total nightmare. Sharon and Phyllis will never be best friends, but they may admit that they aren't enemies anymore. Phyllis and Sharon will struggle to identify themselves as they deal with this unusual development in their relationship. On Tuesday's episode of YNR, Victor will reveal some vital information to Lily Winters. That may include sharing Michael Baldwin's findings, as he investigated and does not believe Aristotle Dumas is interested in Winters at all. However, Victor has a competitive history with Aristotle and will have to be concerned about the threat he may represent. Victor hopes to take advantage of Lily and Devon Winters since he is unsure of Aristotle's intentions. There may be a method to bring Aristotle out of hiding, so Victor may make a pitch to Lily or even try to influence her into collaborating. Devon will respond to some distressing updates and may make a worrying forecast about what lies ahead. Devon may dislike the sound of becoming entangled in Victor and Aristotle's drama. Devon, on the other hand, may discover evidence pointing to Damian Kane's own ulterior objectives and call into doubt his new friendship with Nate Hastings. Devon will have a lot to think about on Tuesday's episode of The Young and the Restless, according to spoilers. Don't miss it. Theo Vanderway should return to shake up Genoa City on The Young and the Restless. He's the ideal person to cause chaos. The news of Billy Flynn's new role on The Young and the Restless had us thinking of Theo Vanderway. He was the Abbott's retcon relative. Theo is also the ideal candidate to return to Genoa City. Here are a few reasons why we're still hoping for his comeback. Fresh Energy Holden is the local bad guy of Los Angeles who refuses to leave Genoa City. He wants to have another tryst with Audra, but there is one snag. She's already committed to Nate and doesn't want to mess things up. So what is Holden to do? Theo is the resident bad boy that GC requires. He adds a unique vitality to the presentation. Theo was one of the few individuals who did not take himself too seriously. While he had a negative side, he wasn't entirely evil. In addition, it would be good to see him reconcile with the Abbotts again. Let's start with the obvious. Theo is also attractive. He might easily be partnered with a variety of ladies in Genoa City. Theo would be an ideal boy toy for Sharon or Phyllis. Theo could possibly get involved in Kyle's relationship with Claire. He would also wonderfully complement Audra's liveliness. Both of them are breathtakingly beautiful, and we're confident their chemistry would be incredible. Theo was a thorn in Kyle's side. It'd be entertaining to watch another man his age shake him up again. However, we remain hopeful that Holden will do just that. Kyle's reaction to Holden and Claire's interaction at the pub was priceless. But Theo has an edge against Holden. He has a past with Kyle. He is aware of his wild side, which may cause problems for Kyle and his relationship. Claire will discover that Kyle was not the dream boyfriend she had hoped for. Unfortunately, Theo was an underappreciated and unappreciated figure. He was retconned into a long-lost Abbott related and then dumped shortly after. It's conceivable that he'd wish to reconcile with his family. Theo has plenty of business knowledge and might add new excitement to the soap. This is a character they should revisit. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Kyle believes his love life and business are solid, but Summer and Victor disagree. According to spoilers from The Young and the Restless, Kyle Abbott is feeling well. With his parents' relationship healed, he and the Jabot are back in business, and Claire Newman has the potential to be his next great love. Harrison Abbott is the most significant figure in Kyle's life. His son never fails to make him and his adoptive mother happy. Harrison's affinity with Claire allowed her relationship with his father to be warmly accepted. Summer Newman regards her cousin as a distraction. She is certain, or at least wants to think, that Kyle's affections for Claire are ephemeral. Kyle Abbott's redux takes place in Genoa City. Kyle and Summer have been on and off for years. Their early ones included ordinary adolescent romance, which eventually led to major adult decisions like marriage. Devoted viewers are aware that the initial union was not real, as Summer forced Kyle into it. However, their second wedding showed mutual feelings that led to a long-term marriage. Prolific novelist John Updike wrote a series of books about Harry Rabbit Angstrom, who resided in Brewer, Pennsylvania, a town that is similar to Genoa City, Wisconsin. Updike's second book in the series, Rabbit Redux, finds Harry navigating life after his marriage dissolves, along with his small son, Nelson. Yes, analogies between well-known literature and classic soap opera storylines can be drawn. This one has because the Rabbit series reads like a traditional daytime drama. Summer Newman is taking her time. It took Claire's appearance in Harrison's life to motivate Summer to act. Lanier's character did not want to divorce Kyle, but he insisted, and their second set of rings was gone. Summer is with Chancellor and is not luring him on. Neither one has promised the other their undying love. This partnership appears to be a double stand-in, with Summer and potentially Chance written for another character. Kyle plainly likes Claire, but Summer is fixated on Mueller's persona. Summer's relationship with Kyle and their son makes her a threat, as Claire knows. Kyle is intrigued by Victor Newman's forecasts of the Abbott family's downfall. He believes Victor is attempting to create that outcome because the mustache is certain it will happen. The viewer is aware that Victor has tasked Michael Baldwin with gathering information about Jabot's business plans. He has also asked Adam Newman to go after Abbott Media. Victor's prophecy of Abbott family discord seems more likely to come true. What's interesting is that Victor is also open to Summer reconnecting with Kyle, despite the fact that her grandfather wants Claire to dump him. Everyone save himself knows nothing about the psyche of GC's top man. The Young and the Restless 2025 cast shakeup, exits, returns, and new characters. The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that there have already been a number of casting changes this year, and it is only March. There have been some fantastic new additions. Nathan Owen started the program on January 8 as Damian Kane, but was later revealed to be Holden Novak. The truth was disclosed in February. Colleen Zank, who had played Jordan Howard since November 2023, left the show on January 23 when Jordan died as a result of an overdose caused by a tea additive. Melissa Ordway left the show in November 2024 after playing Abby Newman since 2013, when the show released her from contract. Melissa returned for a few concerts on February 28. Billy Flynn stated on March 12 that he has joined YNR in an undisclosed role. Billy will also play Chad DiMera until the end of 2026, since Days tapes around 9 months ahead. Claire Newman led Jordan Howard to the Newman Ranch, where he died. Jordan had attempted to kill Claire before abruptly informing her that her drink had been poisoned. Claire realized she wouldn't be able to escape the prospect of her aunt pursuing her family unless she did something to get rid of her. However, Victor Newman was not pleased. Victor was upset that the ladies were doing this. Ian Ward was also shot on the Newman Ranch. Ian intended to kill all of the Newmans while Victor watched. Ian shot Victor, but when it came to Nikki Newman, Victor rushed in and shot him too. Despite opening his eyes in the ambulance, Ian seemed to have died as a result of his gunshot wound. Ian's body was purportedly cremated. Damian Kane finally arrived in town, where he reconnected with his mother and half-brother. Damian's mother is currently receiving treatment, while Damian and his brother become better acquainted. Holden eventually became connected to Audra Charles. What precisely was their relationship like while she worked for Tucker McCall? Damian has clearly developed an interest in Lily Winters. Lily has had supper with Damian but is not looking for anything serious at the moment. Is Damian the right man for Lily, or should she wait and see if he intends to stay in Genoa City before getting too involved? Are Damian and Lily capable of surviving a dishonest relationship? Exclusive interview with soap alum Jordi Villasuso's new gig. The actor has a completely new direction. Actor Jordi Villasuso, who has participated in numerous soap operas, has established a new coaching website. On the Moment, the soap veteran, who has appeared on All My Children, Days of Our Lives, Guiding Light, The Bay, and The Young and the Restless, has created a new website, www.nowhepresent.com. Villasuso unveiled the new site on March 17, with a focus on the present moment as a gift, gratitude, intention, faith, testimony. The actor spoke exclusively with Soap Hub below about the new course his life has gone. Is Alan's Young and the Restless plot really about Jack? And does he labor alone? Viewers of The Young and the Restless are divided over whether Alan is truly Alan or Martin, who is once again taking Alan's place. If it's the latter, he's already driven Ashley nuts, kidnapped Sharon and Phyllis, and is now after Tracy. We're not sure what he would have against all 4 of those women. Unless it isn't about them. Unless they're talking about the same person. Jack. Ashley and Tracy are Jack's sisters. Sharon and Phyllis are Jack's ex-partners. Martin has already pushed Ashley into a separate personality. He's upset Phyllis and drove Sharon away. After proposing to Tracy, he abandoned her and went to Paris alone, promising to meet her later. Is he going to crush her heart there? Why? What if Martin doesn't intend to harm Ashley, Sharon, Phyllis, or Tracy? What if the person he truly wishes to destroy is Jack? Martin's resentment against Jack or Jack's father, John, could be due to financial motives. But business reasons are typically so mundane. Personal is much better. Perhaps Martin and Jack once fought over a woman, with Jack coming out victorious. But what fun is it if it's a woman we've never met and a conflict we've never witnessed? Back to the beginning, what if Martin is working with Patty? Jack's first wife was badly mistreated, and she has since returned to exact her revenge. It did not work then. Perhaps it'll work now? Two phony shrinks targeting Jack could be a mind game worth watching. Young and the Restless Michael Graziadei's bloody BTS photo has social media fans going crazy. Michael Graziadei, from The Young and the Restless, recently sent fans into a frenzy on social media. The serial star shared a behind-the-scenes photo from the CBS drama, where his character is preparing for a brutal moment. Viewers were concerned about what might happen to Daniel next. Bloody situation. Graziadei recently posted a behind-the-scenes shot of himself in a black jacket while Stacey Browning, the Young and the Restless makeup artist, squeezed crimson liquid on the back of his head and neck. Graziadei captioned her praise post for Stacey, BTS of it, Stacey Browning makeup getting me ready for a bloody good time at Howard Wise. Of course, the comment section went crazy, with fans wondering whether the image released was suggesting something bloody on the horizon for Daniel, or if it was a photo of a scene long ago. Throwback photo. Young and the Restless fans should rest easy knowing that Daniel will most likely be okay in the near future and that the photo is old. In fact, one viewer pointed out that because Stacey wrote "miss you" in the comment box, fans might presume it's an old clip. Many Instagram commenters correctly identified Sharon Newman's violent scene as a dream she experienced while Jordan and Ian Ward were tampering with her bipolar medications. The BTS shot was taken during a period when Sharon developed an unhealthy dislike for Daniel and wanted to kill him owing to the PCPs in her medications. In fact, she had a dream about injuring him. Unfortunately, Sharon believed she had killed his partner, Heather Stevens, as part of Ian and Jordan's plan until the truth was revealed when Ian and Jordan's falsehoods were uncovered. Fortunately, it is all in the past, and Daniel is no longer in danger of dealing with a gory issue, at least not for the time being. Are you a fan of Daniel Romalody's? What type of tale do you want to see him in next? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.